So all the focus, yeah. So right now they're heading towards Onigashima, and with Onigashima being there, uh, all everybody is focusing on Kaido. That might be the main issue here, because we have to realize we have uh, we have Big Mom also, so we have two Yonkos, and not only the characters in One Piece are focusing on Kaido, but we got even the readers that are discussing about how are they going to defeat Kaido. Nobody is taking into consideration that Big Mom is also there. So everything that we thought of this arc is going to change in the sense of that how are they going to defeat Kaido? Because now the question is how are they going to defeat Kaido and Big Mom? And that is the main issue. So let's say first we were all thinking we have Luffy and Kid and Law and all the Straw Hats, all the Hard Pirates and everything, all the samurais. So let's say Law, Luffy, and Kid, they focus all their energy on Kaido. What about Big Mom? Yeah, exactly. So in this sense, I have to say there have to be the Marines coming in, and we have to see how this all plays out because I don't think it's gonna play out as we think it is because I think Big Mom will cause the main issue and all the team ups that we were supposed to think would happen against Kaido is gonna be divided amongst Kaido and Big Mom. So that is the main issue. And the good thing is we have Jinbei, who can maybe take on one of the commanders. Well, we have only one commander of Big Mom there, so with his smoothie, and I think Jinbei can take her. If not her, she is she a swordswoman? Because I don't know, like she has a sword, but I don't know exactly what is her fighting style. No, none of us know, so that will be interesting. And so yeah, so what are we thinking right now is we have Zoro fighting King, we have Sanji fighting Queen, we have Jinbei fighting Jack, or maybe it can be Do. We have a killer from Kid. Who is he gonna fight? So that's the good thing here. We have the Big Mom Pirates, and I think the people from Law's crew or Kid's crew can deal with Big Mom's crew because they only have one commander. So, and they have Sparrow and Daifuku, but I think that can be dealt with. The main issue is the commanders and the Yonko themselves. Okay, so let's say Kid and Luffy go after Kaido. Okay, cool. But what about the Big Mom? So I'm guessing is that there has to be some kind of a mess up because I think you have to involve Zoro against Kaido because he has Enma. Apparently, because it is implied that Enma was responsible for Kaido's scar, but in the flashback, we have some other issues with the. As you can see, there are two swords, Enma and Habeno Kiri, something like that. I don't exactly remember the name. It was two sword style, so those two, it was two swords, not one. But anyways, so Zoro has Enma, let him team up with Luffy against Kaido. You have Kid and Law team up against Big Mom because somebody has to deal with Big Mom. She is a Yonko. So if you cannot just leave her alone. And so now see, Jack, who deals with him, you have Nikamomushi and Inuyarashi. Those two deal with Jack. Who deals with Queen? You got Jinbei, who deals with King. You have Sanji. And of course, not only that, we have Kiyoshiro, Danjiro, and we have Ashura Doji. They can help out with the commanders too. So commanders are pretty much set. The issue would be the Big Mom now. Do we think Kid and Law can take on Big Mom? As of now, no. Well, it's a bit complicated, right? So we got Kid, who's supposed to be as strong as Luffy, according to the narrative, because they were locked in the cell together. Basically, they both got one-shotted, baby shaked by Kaido in the same cell. They trained together. They were equals in the training, in the jail, in the prison. So apparently, they are kind of different paths, but same. I wouldn't say same outcome because Luffy didn't lose his arm. Kid did. So see, that might be the main reason for the training. As you can see, Kid has scars all over his body and he has no arm. Luffy is the last scar he got was before the training, so he's pretty clean in that matter. So he didn't lose an arm, he has all his limbs and everything. He could have in Whole Cake, but let's not go there. That's a different topic. Anyways, so if those two divide themselves, so Luffy goes against Kaido, Kid goes against Big Mom, and what they do is Zoro helps Luffy and Law helps. Zoro has Enma, Law has Opi Opi no Mi, which is extremely useful power, I would say, especially against someone like Big Mom, because she's basically impenetrable. You cannot exactly attack her. She's like a balloon. Like, I don't know what's the deal is, but yeah, in that sense, yeah, I would say that. But so Luffy has assistance from Zoro with the Enma, quote unquote, dealing the damage to Kaido. Kid has help from Law with his Opi Opi no Mi against Big Mom, so that can be a team up for those two. But do you think 2-on-1 is enough for Kaido and Big Mom? I don't know exactly. I think with the secret secret agency of the Marines, secret sword agency, I think those guys can come in here, such as Drake, and you have Drake, you have, and of course you can call in the Marines. So that's the main thing. The admirals have to come in, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense as to because they need help. They have two Yonkos. You cannot just defeat them. You need interference. You need some out of the blue. It needs to be messy, basically. That's how you defeat the Yonkos. That's how they defeated Whitebeard. In Marineford, it wasn't clean. It was a lot of bodies. There was a lot of issues. Betrayal. Squadro had to stab Whitebeard, his own guy. Then they had the heart attack issue. Then he was fighting against two admirals at some point. It was a mess, basically. It was messy. That's the point. So yeah, I think they can do that with in Wano also it has to be a bit messy and a lot of bodies involved to get them to defeat the Yonkos, two of them, and of course it's not necessarily necessary to defeat both of them. One of them is has to go down. I think Kaido is the one. He has to go down because I mean, come on. I believe both of them will go down, but if you let's say one only one goes down, it has to be Kaido. I believe that, and Big Mom can. I don't know the see with the whole cake what Sanji did, baking the cake. He kind of saved um, the whole territory of Big Mom. She was gonna go on and on until she would have destroyed everything in her way, and she might have died or like because she was getting weaker and weaker in her hunger pains. So I think what Sanji did, he kind of saved her in a sense. I wouldn't go that far, but he kind of saved her territory because she would have eaten and damaged a lot of people. So he kind of did that. So if somehow she finds out that Sanji was responsible for the cake, maybe she can. She she's a she's a big girl. She loves food. I think she if she finds out Sanji did that, maybe there is a chance that she might be like, okay, you know what, this guy saved. But see, that's the thing. It wouldn't make sense for her to let them go because she knows, oh, he baked a cake. Because yo, what was the reason she went into the crazy zone of hers? It was Brooke. Brooke broke the picture. So it's like, okay, they solved the issue themselves, but they created it. So yeah, in that way, yeah, and Luffy literally just caused a lot of issues. It's in the newspaper that he defeated her and all that. Come on, man. I don't think she's gonna let this go. I think she has to go down. I think both of them will go down. But let's just say for now, it will be Kaido. But okay, I'm going with both of them. They're both losing. At least they're both getting defeated. I think Kaido dies. Simple as that. So it doesn't. I don't see any other way. And yeah, I don't. And what else exactly? Where was I? Yeah, I forgot about the flank six, because they're an issue also because I mean they have to be strong in some capacity. They're not gonna be weak as hell. They're gonna be strong as in like Owen and Daifuku, which is pretty good. Like that will be pretty strong and maybe stronger. They have X-Drake, and I believe X-Drake is stronger than Daifuku or Owen. I believe that. So they have X-Drake, and they have some other. And remember, Page One versus Sanji. The end of the fight, Page One was alright. He got up. He was like, "Yo, where are you running to?" So Flying Six are kind of strong. They're not commander level, but they're close to it. They can, if they push themselves, they can might be able, and they're all not as equally strong. So you have to getting get that also. The leader would be strongest. Of course, X-Drake has to be really strong. I think X-Drake isn't like the leader of them because he's near to them. And well, he has been there for 2 years or something. So that is interesting. But let's see. Yeah, I think they're gonna be a warm up for Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Get them moving, get their body getting used to the zone, especially Zoro and Sanji, because I mean Zoro hasn't fought. That means at least Sanji has fought people. Zoro is not fighting. Zoro is just like chilling post time skip. So I expect him to, if he doesn't struggle against flank six, I don't know how strong he is. I think he will be really strong if he doesn't struggle at all against one of the flank six. If he doesn't struggle, then he's commander level easy. Like if he beats the flank six like mid diff, yeah, he's commander level easy. And if he defeats them high diff, he'll be towards lower commander level. So let's see. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So I think yeah. But then you have Ashura Doji and Kyoshiro Denjiro. Who are they gonna fight? They are really strong. They are. I think they're gonna fight one of the flying six. So six, all that. Yeah, that would be him. Yeah, man, it must be interesting though with the with these. I think Wano is. I've been because I read a lot of not read. I watch a lot of reviews for these Wano chapters. It's a mixed reactions by people. Like some are loving it, some are meh, some are like oh it's horrible. For me, I would be like some of them. Initially, I loved it. Then in the middle, I was like oh it's good. Then Odin flashback, I really liked it, and right now it was a mixed feeling. Like recently, like the last 3 4 chapters, it's like it's fun, but then it's like oh no, yeah, I forgot about something. Kaido's son. What's the deal with him? Yeah, I have to see that Kaido. I think does if he is like as strong as the commanders, then like is he if he's one of the commanders, then I'm like, all right, now what? Because now it's even more confusing. Like who deals with him? It's it's kind of interesting all that. Man, it's that's how it is, I guess. But yeah, with yeah, Kaido's son, I don't know. I hope he's a cool he has a cool design and everything. I hope Kaido's son has a cool design. If he's like Katakuri kind of level, like his character is kind of like Katakuri, Katakuri has a cool design, he has a great personality, and might be around the same level. That would be really fun. Can be stronger. I mean, he's Kaido's son. I mean, if he has only one son, it has to be strong. I mean, not necessarily, but I'm just saying if he's like in that commander level. Yeah, imagine him being a. I hope, like this is the part where I cannot predict the Kaido son. Like, is he gonna be? Because that's the thing about here. Like, Oda can put him, he can make him like a complete idiot, some, like a brat or something, and just be like, yeah, whatever, this guy, like, look at the Shogun. Everybody, okay, before Wano, everyone is like, yo, the Shogun is gonna be strong as hell. He's gonna be like, give Zoro his toughest fight. He's gonna be like Mihawk or something like that. People were saying that. And we come to Wano and we see the Shogun, and he's like, oh God, man, that guy, I hate him. He's such a, oh man. And people are still saying he will be Zoro's main fight. And this is what I don't understand with the Zoro and Orochi connection, because I have read the chapters and everything, and with Zoro going through like different towns in Wano, he's seeing how they're suffering, all that. It's not just Orochi. The main problem is Kaido. So he is not angry at a specific person. He's just angry at the situation. The situation is what Zoro didn't like, that they were laughing when I remember when Yasue died. And of course, who killed Yasue was Orochi, but Orochi is he tried to kill him right there. But I mean, if Kaido was there, he would have tried to go after him, because the main bad person, the main villain of this arc is Kaido. It doesn't. Orochi is. I know Orochi has done horrible things, but he is not the main guy. Like, if you want to get angry at someone, they are both equally, I would say, responsible for that. Actually, Kaido is more so, because, well, no, I would say equally responsible, but the longevity of it is due to Kaido. Like, Orochi could have come, became Shogun, and then Oden would have come and he would have been like, yo, I'm gonna kill you, get off. But because there was Kaido there also, it kind of put like a struggle to it. Like, okay, I cannot just, Oden was like, okay, even if I fight them, it will be a tough fight, and then they will destroy the whole country with it, and that would be the issue. So I think the longevity of the situation is due to Kaido. So I don't see like, okay, so Zoro is only angry at Orochi. Nah, they have been targeting Kaido since I don't know for how long. So it's it is what it is. So I don't think Orochi is gonna be some kind of a reason for, maybe Zoro comes in. Like, I don't. If Zoro goes to kill Orochi, right? What are these? What are Kinemon? What is Kinemon doing? What is all the nine scabbards doing? If Zoro is gonna deal with Orochi, what are Kinemon, the Fishman, Kiku, Ashura Doji? I mean, they have Ashura Doji. Can you not deal with Orochi? Like, Zoro has to come in. Oh, I'm gonna deal with Orochi. Yeah, sure, bro. Because you have more reasons than Kinemon does. Yeah, either I'm just wrong, because either somehow, some way, Orochi is strong, some extremely strong guy. I don't know. It's the narrative, like, the people put in, like, to say like, oh, no, Zoro is not gonna fight like King or Kaido. He's gonna go after Orochi he's because he killed Yasue. Okay, he killed Yasue, but that is because the power to Orochi is because of Kaido. So it's all goes back to Kaido. It's not. It doesn't go back to Orochi because he's. It's like saying. It's like saying Luffy should have gone after Spandam in Enies Lobby, not after Lucci, because apparently Spandam was the mastermind. Spandam killed, got Tom killed. From what I remember, he had he had Robin in his cap he held her captive. So why didn't Luffy go after Spandam? I mean, he's the main guy, right? But he wasn't. That's the point. Lucci was. That's what. Because Spandam couldn't have done all of this if it wasn't for Lucci. So Orochi couldn't have done all of this if it weren't for Kaido. So Zoro, that's why Zoro isn't gonna go after Orochi. Zoro is gonna go after Kaido. But of course, he has his commanders. He can fight one of the commander, or maybe directly he can team up with Luffy and fight Zoro. He can team up with Luffy and fight Kaido. Because some other team up has to deal with Big Mom. So if you guys don't give the importance to Big Mom, even though she's a Yonko, who's gonna deal with her? That's the thing. And I feel like Law can do something like because Kaido is covered here. Why? Because of Enma. See, he couldn't get damaged, right, or something. Couldn't be killed. Guess what? Last blade that actually almost killed Kaido was Enma. We got that. Now, how to deal with Big Mom? She is also basically, she is kind of like her body is like a big balloon which cannot be penetrated with a weapon or something, right? You have Law with his devil fruit. He can do something with that. Trust me. I think Law is gonna team up with someone to deal with Big Bomb, and Luffy and Zoro are definitely teaming up against uh, Kaido. And you can take Kid against Kid also with the team up in Kaido because Kid has grudges against Kaido, so cool. But my issue is Big Mom issue. That's why I'm saying put Kid and Law to deal with Big Mom, put Zoro and Luffy to deal with Kaido. That's the thing. Because I don't see like if everybody's focus is on Kaido, Big Mom just kills everyone. It's like it's just it's so stupid. Yeah, and you have Big Mom Pirates. So, like I said, you have Kids pirate crew, you have Lost pirate crew. They can deal. Someone has to deal with that crew. Killer can deal with Smoothie. He, is he a commander level guy? I don't know. He's basically the Zoro of Kid Pirates, right? So let's see. I don't know. Somebody has to deal with that. And actually, the reason I'm saying Sanji might fight King, because in the anime, when we had the Raid Suit debut, it, they were they were cutting back to King attacks and then Sanji's attack, then King's attack, Sanji's attack. It was like a parallels, kind of like. So that is why I'm saying there might be some chance of Sanji fighting King. Listen. I don't really like. I don't really care if whoever fights who, but I'm just trying to make sense of the situation. And I'm maybe there might be possibility the Sanji team ups. There's a team up with Sanji and someone against King. Yeah, can be possible. Because King is like 1 billion something, so I don't see Sanji one on one beating King. I just don't see that as of now. So That's my thing. Hmm. What else is there? You have that. Hmm. We have. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, what about Drake? Yeah, Drake is gonna betray. I mean, he is in the secret sword agency of the Marines, and he's in contact with them. At some point, he's gonna like if this whole thing breaks out, like the whole war thing, he must be he must be well aware of all of this, right? So I think he has already told the Marines, like whoever is in charge of this secret group of the Marines, that hey, this is gonna go. Like he has probably has told them, yo, Big Mom is here, Kaido is here, and Orochi knows they're gonna attack. So he's like, yo, there might be some chance. He knows like there's gonna be a huge war, so he probably told them. So the Marines, we can expect Marines to show up. Now I don't know who is gonna show up, so that would be interesting. Let's see. Smoker, let's see. If Smoker just surprisingly becomes strong as hell, because from Punk Hazard, Smoker Smoker got destroyed by every like Smoker was humiliated in Punk Hazard, man. Like, come on, what are you doing? So in that way, I know. But let's see. So yeah, so Smoker maybe he somehow became stronger because that is the case, right, in manga and anime, especially shonen. After each arc, you automatically get stronger, even though it's been only like what from Dressrosa to Wano, how many? Like a month or a couple of months, a couple of weeks? I don't know. Really cannot really pay attention to the time in within the manga itself. For us, it's been so many years, right? So, oh, Dressrosa was, oh God, that was too long. At least Wano has the fast pacing, which can be sometimes a bit, sometimes, not always. But I like Wano. It's it's not that. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than Whole Cake. So, and let's see. There has to be a. So the chapter spoilers are out, but I don't really know exactly. But I didn't read them, so I don't know the issues, the what happened. So I'm just making this just because I was basically bored and all. I have nothing to do. Quarantine, nothing to do. I thought I'd just start talking about it. And I cannot edit a video. Like, I'm not really I'm just a normal guy. I need to learn all that. This is my first. This, I thought I would just put this out, discuss. Feels like I'm talking to myself, and basically I am. So, but if anybody watches this, thanks, I suppose. And if you, I mean, yeah, I hope. Yeah, I don't really have the mic. I don't really have. Anyways, yeah. So where was I with the Marines? Yeah, Green Bull has to come up. Like I think, like with the Green Bull issue is that like why are you hiding his appearance, man? Like I'm done. Doesn't matter. Pre-time skip, we see Aokiji like he doesn't do any special thing. I mean he does, but still comes here. We know okay he's an admiral. Kizaru comes, he's an admiral. We know everybody's faces. It's not. Whereas Green Bull showed up in Reverie and he was a silhouette. And like, come on, man, this is he gonna like somehow? The only thing that makes sense is he's gonna make a grand entrance somewhere. He's gonna be like, "Yo, I did this or something. I'm gonna do this." Something like that. So we can expect Green Bull to be coming to Wano or even maybe Fujitora. I don't know. They can show up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, one of them, at least one of them is gonna show up. One of the admirals are gonna show up. I don't know who exactly. Can be Green Bull, probably Green Bull because he has to make a grand entrance. But you have Kizaru because he said to Akainu, "Yo, if you want me to go there, I can just go there." So maybe Kizaru and Green Bull show up. That would be. Then I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Because it's like, well, imagine you have Luffy, Zoro, and one of the admirals just teams up against Kaido. That would be. I mean, at this point, I don't know what to like. I cannot make exact team ups because I feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna be messy and all that. It's gonna be messy like Marineford. Like there was exact team ups against Whitebeard. There was just like everybody was like trying to kill each other, and Mihawk is chilling on the side. Dolphy is doing something, all that in Marineford. I feel like that is how it's gonna be, except for of course commanders and everything. See, that's the thing. How is he gonna organize all of this? Oda, I mean, because if you have the Marines coming in, that will just mess things up. So there's no go, there is no order when two admirals show up, and you have already have two Yonkos, and you have a couple of crazy commander level people like Luffy and the commanders themselves, and Kid and Law, possibly Zoro and Sanji, like Jinbe. Huh. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah. What about Kanjuro? Who's gonna deal? I hope Kinemon deals with Kanjuro, cause just let's get over with that. Cause Kanjuro was surprised. He is strong, man. Like he's not strong. I don't think he's strong as hell or something. He did hold off the Kappa, and I think Kappa was decent fighter, not bad, and he did hold off him. So see, that's the thing about One Piece, right? A character can be stronger in one instance and then just weak, and like just suddenly he's just weaker, and there's no reason. He's just weak. Oh, it's like, why? What was the reason? Oh, I don't know. You have remember when you had Luffy and Zoro against Hawkins, bro? If they are together, they should just have just slapped Hawkins around like in 1 minute. But nah, Luffy had to save Tama. Oh, okay, he holds him off, and then you have Zoro like trying to. Okay, like just situationally, just somebody's weaker or something. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, with so we discussed that. I don't. Queen is a fun character. I had fun with Queen in the prison. Like he's entertaining. He get he's not a boring character. Like when he's on the panel, he's doing something. He's making you feel like okay, things are going on. So that is a good thing about Queen. But I don't know exactly. Like we saw him against Big Mom, right? So him versus Sanji though, that would be interesting. But I still feel like I don't know why the anime kind of parar paralleled the Sanji and King moments, cutting back and forth with King and Sanji. Like I don't know exactly why they did that. So, because I've heard Oda basically told them like a lot of like probably the end of Wano also like he gave them a lot of information because they're working on the animation and everything this time around because as you can see the animation is better in itself, so that is the case. Maybe they need more time to animate, so I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So, but anyways, he has given them enough information. So we had even spoilers from the opening that Kiyoshiro is Danjuro and everything. So there's that. Uh, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. It's. I hope the coming chapter is pretty good. It's surprised we got the spoilers, but they said this chapter is gonna come out like we have 2 weeks of break, but the break was only last week. Now the spoilers are always already out this week. So does that supposed to mean the chapter is dropping out? Is gonna drop tomorrow or today? Or like what's the deal? Like that's the I don't know. It's weird, man. And I was expecting there would be no chapter this week too, but that's what I heard. They were saying 2 weeks, no chapter for 2 weeks. I was okay. But apparently we have it right now, so we have the spoilers at least. I didn't read the spoilers. There's no point of reading the spoilers because if the chapter is going to come out like a day later or a day or two later, don't read the spoilers because with the manga you have the panels, you have the sketch, the pencil work itself. So there is no point of read. If you want to read it, like bro, just buy a novel, just buy a book, read that. There's a reason I read graphic novel and like comic books and manga because shows because there's visualization of it. Its artwork is good. So yeah. Hmm. So interesting. So uh, Paro Sparrow, like by the way, Paro Sparrow, he had a bounty of like around 700, around that 700 million or something. He has to be strong, right? I mean, he's just not gonna be some. Imagine, oh my God, just thinking about it. Imagine Sparrow fighting Usopp. Now that would be funny as well. Daifuku is Daifuku. Daifuku has a he can fight Frankie, but he has a genie. How does Frankie would do against a genie? Hmm, interesting. Ashura Doji, Ashura Doji can probably mess up Daifuku probably. I would say well good fight though. Like Daifuku, Owen, they all look like Kaido apparently. They're like twin brothers of Katakuri. Look, Katakuri is like 48 years old and he looks pretty good. Like doesn't look old as hell or something. Doesn't look like he's aging or something that way. The power of donuts. You gotta eat some donuts to remain young, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm very interested in Smoothie because I want to see what she does this arc. Because she Oda knew that he was bringing Big Mom into Wano from the beginning, so he couldn't bring her just with no commanders. He had to have one commander, so he kept one commander not involved in anything in whole cake, which because see he had a good excuse, right? If we all know Sanji doesn't fight women, so if she had fought G, he wouldn't have fought back, so that wouldn't have made sense, right? The fight itself. So he was like, okay, I got a plot hole here. Like I got something over here. So he had the two commanders done. Snack also done by Uruj, Mahdi Monk, of course. So he was like, okay, because now imagine if Big Mom had everyone, Cracker, yo, then you forget about defeating them. Forget it. Cracker with his biscuit army and Katakuri, come on, man, done. There was no defeating. That's why he had to, like, the main guy is kind of, like, you already have two Yonkos. You don't need to have both of them with their whole crew. One with their whole crew is enough. And the other, you have one commander, so that's good. And she has to be strong, Smoothie. So I'm expecting good things from her. I hope she fights like Jim, like, I don't know, someone. What if she fights Denjiro or Ashura Doji? That would be interesting. Yeah, one of them, because she has a sword and they have a sword and they can all play around or something, whatever. Yeah, that's how like King has a sword, Zoro has a sword. Cool. Hey guy, doesn't fight doesn't have to be always sword and sword. Did you guys see Kaido versus Odin? Well, Odin had a club with him, so that club is you can it's like a weapon, right? Handheld weapon to fight against the sword, sort of. But he's a dragon Kaido, so imagine Dragon Kaido having a club with him and just and he needs to have a big ass club, right, for the dragon because the custom made giant size club, the dragon with the club beating the shit out of everyone. Oh, good luck with that. I don't know. I know this shit is gonna be interesting. Man, yeah. Then you have what? Who else is yeah? Oh, what about Hawkins? I completely forgot about yo. Hawkins got so Hawkins Hawkins got destroyed by Law, like completely, like Hawkins, like you know when he got Law in the prison when Hawkins got Law in the prison and all that shit. People were all over Hawkins. They were like, "Yo, Hawkins is so amazing," all that. Yo, the next chapter or something, you see Hawkins like Law literally like cut his stomach, separated his stomach from his legs and everything, and I'm just like all the Hawkins fan. You know what? He's all right. He's not that bad, but still, Law dealt with him pretty good. So, but in the beginning of the arc, he said to Luffy and Zoro. That's the thing. That's why I feel like Luffy and Zoro are gonna be fighting. They both are gonna be involved with Kaido because he said Hawkins was like to both of them. He said like you have like will be at like 20% or something like really like even lower than that like 10%, 20, I don't know, something like that. He said you're gonna be like your that like that low of a percentage that you guys will be alive. set to those two specifically, like Luffy and Zoro. So I want see that, and then you have Enema with Zoro. He has to be involved with Kaido, like, and plus, for me, I think like Denjiro and Ashura Doji, they are low commander level, or just touching the commander level, so they can deal with one of the commanders together, even like, or even they can stall or just momentarily interrupt the commanders. Like that's why you have like they can team up Kyoshiro and Sanji against King. That would be the house like the thing. That's the thing, right? What if, what if Kaido's son is actually the ace of the basically the right hand man to Kaido? That would be interesting. Then you have one more person. I don't know, man. How you gonna deal with him then? Then I'll be like, yo, Zoro, come back here. You know, you're not gonna fight Kaido. You're fighting his son because somebody has to deal with this guy. If he's strong, basically. If he's not, whatever. But even then, like, because the right hand man to the Yonko has to be strongest, the strongest commander. He has to be one tier above. He is on a different league. Like Katakuri was the strongest. Even I remember when even the other commanders respect the right hand man. That's the thing. Because when Big Mom fell into the river, Perospero was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be the next captain because I'm the oldest, so oldest son." And Smoothie was like, "Hey, idiot, shut up. Katakuri is gonna be the captain." So it's you see like the the commander, the second commander of the Big Mom Paris Smoothie is she puts Katakuri higher than her. So the right hand man have they're they're above, like they're strong, a tier above. I would say. Of course, it's gonna be a good fight if one of the commanders fight the right hand man. I'm not saying it will be like an easy or something. It's be a hard fight, be a high def, I would say. But still, they are the strongest. So they're special in a sense. In a sense, look at something like Luffy and Zoro. So like Zoro is, he can be a captain on his own. Also, like he has that much willpower. But of course, he doesn't want to be. He's something kind of like Mihawk in a sense, not the whole personality, but in a sense that he's not interested in these pirate things. Like, of course, now he is the vice captain, so he has to be responsible for his captain and all that. That's how it is. But he is so strong, but he wouldn't want to be a captain. I don't think so. But actually, there was one time I remember when Whiskey Peak, I think, when the Baroque works, the assassins of the Baroque works, basically, like I don't know, 100, something like that. I don't know how many. They were like, "Yo, like you want to join us to Zoro?" And Zoro was like, "I will join you guys if only if you make me your captain, a leader, not captain, basically the leader." And they're like, "Oh, he can be their leader actually. You know why? Because he beat Mr. One. So he beat their second strongest guy. So he's stronger than their second strongest. Of course, he wasn't at that time stronger than Crocodile, but I'm just saying like he is that caliber. Like he beat Mr. One. So he's above the workers. He's not Mr. One basically. He's tired of. But of course, at that time he wasn't. He didn't have hockey, so Crocodile would just destroy him. But as of I don't know how strong is Crocodile now. He has to be stronger because Crocodile in Marineford was just something else, man. He was just clashing and doing his shit. I was impressed. I was like, how did Luffy defeat this guy? He's just clashing with everyone. And he's holding on good. Like he's doing his good. Not bad. Ugh, it's yeah. That's I don't know. I'm just gonna try. I don't know if you guys can hear the my when I click the buttons on my laptop because I don't have a mic exactly, so I don't know exactly how is it gonna. I'm gonna check something right now. I'm gonna check. Mm. Oh, okay. I think we're good. I'm on the Discord of I don't know, just One Piece community. I'm gonna see if so. Yeah, Crocodile was the thing with Crocodile is he was clashed against Doflamingo. He was like literally clashed against Mihawk. I don't know it was just the anime with the Mihawk thing, just anime or the manga also. He kind of momentarily stopped Akainu when he was going after Jinbe and Luffy, so kind of saved Luffy's life there. Kind of boss move though, because doing it against Akainu, bro, Akainu is something else. I don't wanna. Yeah, if you bring Akainu to Wano, your Wano is destroyed. The whole thing. It just turn everything to lava. Good luck, everyone. But of course, he's the fleet admiral, so he wouldn't go so anywhere. Akainu would be the end game, one of the end game villains, definitely. I would put like personally, I would put Akainu number one as of now. But of course, it's all it's the top five. They're all gonna be strong as hell. So for me, I would say what top five would be Akainu, Kaido, number two, number three, Dragon, number four. I have two people together. At number four, it will be Shanks and Mihawk. At number five, I would have Big Mom. But then you have Blackbeard also. See, that's the issue, right? So top six basically, yeah. But even the like after Blackbeard, right? Then you have Kuzan, who is extremely strong. If Kuzan fights any of the like Yonkos, he's not gonna go down easily. There's gonna be a tough fight. There's that. If Blackbeard just beats up Kuzan like it's like mid-def or something, bro, I would be shocked as hell. I would put Blackbeard on like second or first. Fuck it. If Blackbeard does that to Kuzan, like if he just destroys Kuzan, I would put Blackbeard number one. But I don't think that will happen. I think if Blackbeard like beats Kuzan, it would be like Blackbeard and his whole crew. So that would be a bit different, right? I want to see like how. Oh man, this is. I don't know. I'm looking at some random. What is this? Who cares? Wow. So yeah, I don't know what was I talking about. I forgot. Yeah, talking about top like strongest peoples. Yeah, I know. So it's like 1 hour. 1 hour is it a long stream? I would say. Yeah. Man, I will just upload the stream. I guess I suppose, and then just from there I'll see what happens, right? Because no live viewers or anything, so it's cool. Like somebody like, because I do this. I watch streams when they are not live. They're this they were saved after they were done. I watched streams like that, so it's pretty fun too. I mean, especially right now, don't have anything to do and all that. I just go on. Yeah, yeah. So that is that's I would love your like any feedback on the big bomb situation in Wano because people are not talking about big bomb in Wano. They're only trying to, if they're saying, okay, who's gonna fight Kaido, who's gonna fight his commanders, nobody is concerned about Big Mom, and that kind of bugs me because she's a Yonko and she has to be dealt with. If you're just fighting Kaido, then who is fighting Big Mom? If everybody's like, okay, Kaido, 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 yo, you have Big Mom. So I don't think it's gonna go according to what we expect. I think it's gonna be team up will be split up for Kaido and Big Mom. Of course, there will be more for Kaido forces because there are more, but some powerhouses has to go up against Big Mom because she is a Yonko. So somebody has to go up there to deal with her because I cannot like there is there a Mother Caramel picture in Wano that someone can break. Oh, actually, don't do that. 'Cause she would just go berserk and she's destroying everything. Actually, yeah, well, that can be a. Imagine Kaido has a picture of Mother Caramel with him. Like he was like, "Oh, this is your mother, right?" And he just throws it like in the river, and she's like, "What?" I don't know. Some okie dokie. I don't know, man. This fucking One Piece. I miss the old One Piece. I miss pre-time skip. But yeah, I really like the I think it was the chapter like 977 or 976 where I think it was 977 one like it's kind of comedy in between and Robin got oh yeah, let's talk about Robin. Hopefully she because she did beat up one some guy some Guardian guy in the in chapter 977 I think. So I hope she gets a good fight with anyone. I don't know who. I hope so, because that would be fun. Haven't seen like she in Alabasta, she was all like I'm assassin. She was doing badass shit. I was like, this is awesome. This lady is amazing. Like Robin. design is awesome. Her powers are cool. She can fight also. That's amazing. She can read poneglyphs, all that shit. And we move forward, and she's just like, "Oh, don't hurt me." I'm like, man, like what happened to Rob? That was some other person. That was Robin. That was I don't know who that was. Yeah. So I hope Robin gets a good fight. Frankie can fight Daifuku. That would be a good. But I don't know the genie aspect, because do you need a haki for that? I don't know. See, I hope the thing Sparrow is the type of guy. Who is he gonna fight? Because is his bounty? He has a 700, around 700 million bounty, Sparrow. So who is gonna fight him? He is strong. He is really strong. I need to see someone fight. Maybe it can be a teamwork. It can be Nami and Usopp and Chopper. Oh yeah, actually yeah. Cause see, Usopp is really wonky. This wacky character Usopp. Like he just does things to like really powerful people. Like by remember what he did to Sugar was so trouble. Like she was one of the most uh, important character, like important in an aspect of like plot line wise. She was really like her powers are really like really overpowered. But Usopp defeated her. So you know what? Perospero is the type of guy. He's just a disgusting guy. I think Perospero. His personality is of that of. He has a really ugly personality. I would say like he's. I don't know. Like not. I know people you would say like, oh, are you saying he's ugly? No, no, that's something else. I'm talking about his personality. He's a very I don't like his personality. He's just a weird guy. So I think Uso would be perfect for that kind of character to defeat him, even though he is such a high bounty. But Usopp is wonky. He can team up with someone and just like do some wonky shit and wacky wonky shit to deal with him. That would be funny as hell. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot. I just saw the picture. I uploaded like on the video, the picture I'm using, and I have Brooke, and I absolutely love Brooke. And maybe he can deal with. Nah, he cannot deal with Paris further alone. Maybe they can team up against Paris. But Usopp can. I think he's gonna deal with someone good. I think. I don't know who exactly. I don't remember who her Big Mom brought with her. I'll search now. Big Mom Paris in Wano. Because I know it's a smoothie Perospero Daifuku, flambe. I don't know exactly who else. I want to see like all of them. Yeah, there are some people like, I don't know if they're all. I know all of them are strong. Let me zoom in. I don't even know the chapter. Galat is also here. Galat. Galat. How do you pronounce her? Galat. Galat or something. She's hot as hell, man. I hope she's strong. I mean she is. I mean she captured Nami right easily. So I would say Galat is interesting. I was yo Brook versus Galat. I think Brook can do better, but I mean he will get to see some panties. I don't know. That's his thing, eh? Hmm. So yeah, so Big Mom, like she doesn't have oven, she doesn't have katakuri, she doesn't have. But I would suppose like Galette and all these, they have to be competent enough to fight decent, you know. So Flambe is just weird. I'm not a big fan of Flambe. She's annoying as a. Yo, I hope King just beats everybody. I mean, King already kicked them out of the kicked their ship, like gave Big Mom his amnesia. So I would assume, I hope he just go. But now they're allies, so I mean, why would he do that? Never mind. What is? I don't know. I'm just going through some shit and oh my god. Oh, who is Raizo and Kappa gonna fight? I want to see that. Oh, okay, this theory. Oh no, what is that? Do you guys think Katakuri and Cracker like recovered by now? I mean, they should be. It's been a couple of weeks, right? I would assume they should be. I mean, Luffy is completely fine. I mean, Luffy got beat up by Kaido, now he recovered, so I mean, I think Katakuri should be fine. I hope he recovered completely. I don't wanna see like oh Katakuri in bandages for some reason. I mean, wouldn't make any sense. I'm seeing 10 strongest kick fighters in the One Piece. Okay. Oh, 10 strongest active characters in One Piece. Okay, active characters. 10 is Fujitoro. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay. But anyways, I don't wanna just Dellinger. Remember Dellinger? That was he. The I don't like Dressrosa. Dressrosa itself is really bad and all, but they had some wonky characters which I really like Dellinger, Lauji. That's some Lauji man. Lauji is the man. He defeated Don Chinchao. Like I was like, yo, what the hell? Lauji doing that shit? I don't know. Yo, it's crazy though. Like, imagine like the thing with Wano is right. Oda said it's gonna be. I don't know if we was talking about Wano itself or we were just talking about like the final war or something. I don't know, but he said like it's gonna be surprise a lot of people. It's gonna make Marineford look cute and everything. Uh, okay, cool. Who's gonna die then? Because Marineford had Whitebeard and Ace dying. two amazing, amazing characters. So who's gonna die right now? Somebody has to die. Imagine Zoro dies. Oh my god. That won't happen because he's the second most popular character in One Piece generally. But funny thing is, Ace was also one of the most popular characters in One Piece. So I don't know. Shit, see, shit can happen. That's the thing. I don't like it, but it can happen. Yes, it's interesting though. Law can Law just die like well, I don't like Law is a good character, but like if somebody has to die, somebody important, I think Law can be because you'll be sad enough, you'll be like, oh man, like when because I know a lot of people have Law their favorites. So if Law dies, then because a lot of people when Ace died, a lot of people love Ace. Now Law dies, a lot of people love Law. So you know what I'm saying? So I like Law a lot. Like he's a fantastic character. So bro, I like Corazon. Okay, like one of my favorite characters is Corazon. He's already dead. Like well, Ace is one of my favorite characters. He died, fisted through the chest. Come on, man. Come on, Oda. You don't do that. That's brute. Whitebeard. I love Whitebeard. He got half of his face punched out by Akainu. What is that guy, man? What is wrong with Akainu, man? He just wanna kill everyone. So yeah, I mean that kind of shit happening in Marineford, yo, people are gonna die in this arc. Trust me. Definitely one of the scabbards, like the nine scabbards. I don't know how do you say that. Scabbards, yeah, scabbards. Okay, whatever. Nine scabbard. Yeah, one of them are gonna die. Definitely one of them gonna die. Probably Law is gonna die, cause I mean, come on, popular character, loved by a lot of people. Gonna have some impact, right? Gonna have to do it. If nobody dies, then I'm just like, dude, like, what exactly were you hyping? Anyways, people are gonna get fucked up in this arc though. Like all of it. It doesn't matter. Luffy, Zoro, people are gonna get messed up. So get ready for that. Hmm. Let's check out this. Let me add this window capture. Okay. Yo, is this not coming up? Okay. Yeah, I think now it's gonna come up, right? Yeah, let's see this. We got Bon Curry. I don't know what that. Oh, Bon Cray. Okay, cool. Number, I don't know, number what? I don't really care. Number seven, Don Sai. Oh, Sai, yeah. He's strong, but like, hmm, is he stronger than Bon Cray right now? I would assume. Okay, cool. He, I didn't know. Oh, yo, Zeph is so old. He shouldn't be up here, man. I love Zeph. Like, amazing character. I love him. Like one of the, like Bharati arc, one of the best arcs ever of One Piece. So I love Zeph. What's number six above Dellinger and all those guys? Nah, he's old. He doesn't train. You can see from his physique. He doesn't train. He's cooking and everything. Virgo, okay. Oh, that kick was strong, man. Shit. Yeah, Virgo like broke Sanji's shin, but Sanji was already injured, so I wouldn't count that. Sanji is at number four. Who is at number 321? I want to see the kick masters of uh, One Piece. If Sanji is at number four. Oh, boy, Hancock. All right, I forgot she can kick. Okay, for sure, for sure. But is she a kick-based fighter? Who knows? Who's number two? Hmm, never thought it like that. Huh? Marco being a kick fighter. But actually, he was kicking. He kicked Kizaru. He kicked Kuzan. So yeah, actually, yeah, I never thought about that, huh? Marco the Phoenix. Okay. Number one, of course, Kizaru, right? Yeah. Admiral Kizaru. Kizaru is the man. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't know. It should be interesting. Yeah. So, I mean, it's 1 hour and 23 minutes. I probably want to talk more, but like, then I don't want to talk some gibberish. I mean, I've been talking gibberish, but still, I mean, I think 1 hour 23 minutes for now is good. Anyways, thanks for watching. I mean, if you like it, I mean, if you like what you got from this video, if you enjoyed it, let me know. It's cool, like the video or whatever. Hey, do what you want to do. If you like it, if you want to give any feedback, you want to discuss something, just let me know. I'll be happy to. Just, all right, good night.